Hello YouTube, we are back with some more match commentary for you all. I'm joined by my partner in crime, the Highwayman, TJ himself.
I'm not the Highwayman anymore.
Oh shit. We got a career swap, midlife crisis.
I don't. No, I'm the broke man.
No.
I'm the fallen man.
But we have a few matches for you guys that we recorded today at Dean's Dugout. Pretty nice mom and pop shop in Naperville. If you're in the Illinois area, feel free to check it out. We've got Arby playing Fenry on the right and Stack playing his beloved Tyrannomon deck on the left. You know, I think we're sort of at the stage in the meta where a lot of us are kind of getting a little stir crazy. EX5 is just around the corner, but can't really come soon, come soon enough. So a bunch of us are probably going to start trying out some, for funsies decks just to keep it fresh, which I think we tend to see towards the end of each meta. I don't know if you agree, yeah. I
absolutely agree. Everyone gets stir crazy and you just start saying, what if I just decide to put Tyranno in Machine?
So yeah, I mean, the next few videos that you'll be seeing should be quite fun. I think the only real meta matchup is the last one, which you guys will find out about in a little bit. But yeah, hope you guys have fun. Let us know what you guys think. Feel free to check out our socials, which are linked down below in the video description, including our Twitter, our Instagram, our Discord, as well as our TCG player affiliate. Last but not least, before we hop into the video, we are getting pretty close to our goal of 1K, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And watch out, keep your eyes peeled out for an announcement, because we are cooking something for our big 1K milestone. So be on the lookout for it.
Yeah, woo, woo. Yeah, woo, woo.
But yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into the round over here. So what are you looking forward to in EX5? Because I did not realize that it's coming out in like a week.
Yeah. I love how Arby's just stroked Stack's deck. Sorry. Anyways, no, EX5, I don't know. There's a lot. Just the whole set, dude. It's gonna be a lot like EX3, I think, where there's just like so much new stuff to mess around with.
For sure. Yeah, it should be fun. It should be real fun.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to Levia.
Yeah.
I love my big gator kaiju.
I know. I'm excited to see what you cook with it. It'll be good. It'll be good. But we see Arby have a pretty good start as well. He went into a Luga in the back, went into a Fangmon, and Stack kind of reciprocates, got a Palmon and Raising, and then plays out a Taiga. You pilot Tyranno a lot more than I do, but I feel like Tyranno needs its tamers.
Yeah. Tyranno does not function very well without Taiga on board, and it's something that's really rough for Tyranno. Let's see, Arby's debating what he wants to do. Is he gonna just go Hellugar early here just to get some extra draw? So delete it. Draw 2. I think he's forgetting to grab a Lugamon. Nope.
He grabbed it.
There he is.
I will say, I was talking with
it
Arby.
Has been,
yeah, go ahead.
It has been a couple of weeks since Arby last played, I believe, because he's been.
Correct. He's been busy, work, life.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was just saying like it's taken a little bit for him to kind of get the hang of it again, just because I mean Fenry in and of itself, even for someone who's played it like week in week out, there's so many fucking effects that you gotta remember and sequence properly.
Yeah. Fenry is very easy to. It's very easily a deck that you can just sort of get lost in the sauce and just forget to resolve certain effects or forget how certain things interact. It can be rough.
Like sequencing is important.
Okay. Stack's just playing slow game here, though. He's just kind of getting his tamer set up. He's got memory control on board, which is really good.
Yes.
That
and
definitely
he's got both
slow
Tigers
down.
out on board as well, which is really good setup for him too.
Yeah. So he has cost reduction for his Tyranno specifically off of the BT-2 Taiga, and then he has reductions on level 5s or higher Evos with the BT-11 Taiga.
So we see Stack push up the Palmon, chooses to give the Fasco lose 2 memory when suspending. And decides to just play Lily A. Suspended, gains 2 memory, not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, good play.
Well, yeah, it does bottom deck, yeah, because it's the bottom decks, yeah.
Oh, not bad.
I don't know why I was saying no. Sorry. I also have not played in a while. I have been I have been sort of just doing my thing because I have had other life stuff going on, and admittedly, I'm already a little bit sort of like meh with 14.
Yeah.
Because I think I talked about it before. We also see Arby doing a Hell Lugar play here, so he's gonna
keep
so
cycling.
before I finish my point, yeah, grab his Lugamon back. Then he can trash a number of cards. Probably gonna pop the Lily Ace, I imagine, to keep turn.
Because he can hatch, I'm assuming, with Hell Lugar. Yeah.
No, he doesn't hatch with
he
Hell
doesn't.
Lugar. He needs an Analog Youth on board, but that does just deal with the Lily Ace. He's thinking about Death X, which would be a 8-drop here. 3, 6, 9, 12.
Yeah.
Which is not bad. Yeah. 8 drops 7 to 7, clear board. Stack has to just rebuild. Death X is honestly really annoying for Tyranno because he's gonna just have to constantly deal with that end of turn pressure. And Stack is gummed up as hell. He has seen no level 4s, it looks like, and he has nothing but 5s and 6s in hand, which is an issue I often run into with Tyranno. So, that's rough. To finish my point while Stack's thinking of his turn here, I've said this about BT-14 before, but I feel like it is very much like we really only got 3 decks out of this set because the blue like Source Strip deck is definitely missing stuff to be like consistent. Like it doesn't really like none of its cards really fit into old archetypes that well, or at least nothing that's like too crazy good. It's decent support for other stuff, but nothing crazy. Like a lot of the majority of the colors, except for purple and black, were really just support for already existing decks.
Jeez, Stacks has been shut out of the game.
Yeah, he can't do anything.
Rough.
He can't even hard drop a Metal Tyranno if he wanted to try and like do something. So Arby's gonna go ahead, push up Luga, start a main, tuck under an AG, Evo for 2 into Lugar.
If he's got the right pieces here, he can probably start to pop off a little bit. Yeah,
he'll go Soul Lugar. So draw. Can play level 4 or lower because AGs and sources.
opts to play a Fangmon, which should allow him to proc a couple of things.
Yeah, he'll gain
Gains
2 memory.
Yep. So he should resolve Fang here to pick up and then trash. And he can go ahead and trash a Lugar. Gonna swing with Soul Lugar.
Soul Lugar is when attacking. Pitch a card, gain a memory. And then Evo into the card he pitched.
Yep.
For 4. Draw for Evo.
And now would be the time to declare Alliance, I believe. Oh, well, he can play out his bodies as well. And then declare Alliance.
Yeah, he plays out the bodies.
He should play up to 3 bodies. Unfortunately, don't have Rush if I'm counting his trash properly.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything that has Rush.
But he should
Stack
be able
just
to
reading
declare
the card.
Alliance.
Does unsuspend because he played something. Looks like he's gonna Alliance the...
Oh.
Oh, okay. He just chooses not to Alliance Death X. It's 27k, 2 checks. Alliance swing again, but nothing to destroy.
Swing with Death X and Stacks is like,
swings Death X.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Stack can't do anything. That's rough. There's nothing you can do there with that hand. At least not after Death X at the board.
Right.
But yeah, I feel like BT-14 definitely was mostly just support for already existing decks, and then we only really got like Yellow Vaccine has kind of been like its own thing now, and then we have
Speaking of Yellow Vaccine, though,
Luga and
feel free to check out the video.
Oh, true, yes, the updated deck profile, yes, you could do that if you have not done that already. I think the good thing about watching Yellow Vaccine deck profiles is that like there's so many different builds, is you always can get some like new ideas when you watch someone else's build for it.
Yeah. Shout out to the homie, DigiDread. We were chatting it up about Yellow Vaccine too, and I agree. I mean, there's just so much crap you can do with Yellow Vaccine that it's just so refreshing, you know. And everybody's got their own take on it. Yeah, it's definitely one of the more expressive decks we've had in a long, I think almost ever. It's probably the most expressive deck we ever had. Stack played out a trading though, choosing to pick up.
Beautiful man's face. I love seeing Arby's face. Handsome devil.
Picked up a Mimi, which is helpful for Tyranno too. Memory setter, being able to churn out bodies.
Yeah.
Arby responds with his own training to pick up another Death X.
Yeah, and that's
rough. Yeah. And just opts to hard play a Fang to just pitch the Black Gato?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair, I guess.
You return a card first, then you trash one. So
yeah.
It just drops the Mimi. Has a memory choke with the Terrier.
And then goes into Tyranno with the training using Tyranno's.
Oh wait, I'm realizing right now he had Terrier on board that. Oh no, Death X popped Terrier early. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna tuck the AG. We'll gain the memory because Terrier is no longer a Terrier. He's now a Tyranno. We'll pop training to go into Lugar for free. I'm just considering his play.
I feel like he's got a couple options. He can go scary and just go wide now, or he can opt to maybe go for board control and pop the Tyranno with a Hell Lugar.
Play a card from trash. So play out the Black Gato. He'll gain 2 memory. Yep. Does he have a...
I don't think he has a Fenry.
He doesn't have a Fenriloogamon, yeah, which is something that I encountered quite often.
Yeah.
He's debating on the Mist. He could also just drop Death X here if he wanted to, but opts to do the Mist. Pitch 2. Yeah. Draw 1.
And plays out an AG.
And a turn, yeah.
Okay.
So that's not worth keeping under the stack.
Yeah.
So stack has a decent turn here.
He can do a couple of things.
Yeah. He does. He is missing a Machine Dramon, or not Machine, just Jesus Christ. I said Machine Dramon earlier. He's missing a Rust Tyranno.
Sure.
But we'll just Evo for 3 in the Metal Tyranno. Can suspend something and make it so that it can't unsuspend. So he'll suspend both of those.
He can do up to 2, is that right?
He can suspend a number of your opponent's Digimon equal to like green or black Tamers you have in play. And then one of those can't unsuspend.
Gotcha.
So he can suspend 2, and then he could keep the Soul Lugar suspended. But I think he kept the Black Gato suspended and then just swung over Soul.
Sure. I mean, that's fair. Not a bad play.
Drops another Taiga. Yeah, he has a DP boost thanks to the Tyranno and the Tyrannomon. I believe the Tyrannomon gives you DP when you suspend an opponent's Digimon or something like that.
Oh, there's a Death X.
And yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, there's no reason not to. Yeah.
Drop for 8. It just puts constant pressure on Stack's side, and Stack's like, look at his hand. Like, what is he gonna do? You know, it's hard. He's got 4 cards in hand. He has a Lily Ace, but that's not gonna help him.
Yeah, that's rough.
But this is the issue: is that Tyrannomon has gotten so much little sprinkled in support. Like, it's almost like a machine, right? Where it's like it gets a little bit of support with like every set or every other set. Where like we see like a new card that comes in that could potentially work with it or does work with it in general. But it's just never the right piece. Until Machine got like BT-11 stuff where they got their BT-11 Machine Dramon and Analog Man and all that stuff. Because I feel like that's really where Machine finally found its footing. And then from there, it's just seen support every set. That's a rough AG.
Yeah, I don't... Again, retrospectively speaking, I almost feel like you keep the Palmon unsuspended and like play out the Lily to bottom deck. You would gain 2 memory because of your Palmon thing. And then if you had... I mean, I think unlucky in that he had an AG, but also lucky in the sense that now Death X can just pop the Palmon and not the Lily Ace. Right? Yeah. So you lose that overflow memory as well. You at least keep the Lily Ace on board for now, and he's got a body that can like...
I think this is a good play actually, because if Arby swings but doesn't have a means of destroying what he goes into, Stack can burst or blast Evo.
No, right, exactly. I just meant like if Palmon didn't survive, then like Death X kills the Lily. Like the Lily's just stuck on board. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, play safer. Yeah, I gotcha.
Because yeah, you're right. Exactly. He's got we see that Rust Tyranno Ace in hand, so Stack can do something.
We'll swing Fang.
Do we see something pop out here?
Debating what he wants to alliance. We'll do the
Death X alliance. He's like, what?
I don't know what he's considering. Okay, no, he's going to opt to do the return and then trash one when attacking to go into Soul Lugar. Lugar will split something out. He'll gain a memory.
And he
Alliance.
Will Alliance? Still debating. But yeah, just choose the Alliance. Jesus, it'll be what, 23k 2 checks? Does decide to Rust Tyranno A, suspends the board.
Yeah, which will suspend everything with DP less than him. Or equal to or less than. Hits the training out of the 2 checks, but that's it. There's nothing else Arby can really do here. However, yeah, it just drops the Fasco.
Yeah.
Oh, second caught in this man a little bit.
Interesting.
What does he do?
Because once that stack leaves, I mean, Arby's in like a crap ton of memory here. His Lily Ace and the Rust Tyranno Ace will give overflow.
So he'll block with Fasco, but that will trash a card, and then he'll do a check with piercing with the Taiga.
Just 1 check?
No, he trashes 1 and then he does a check.
Gotcha.
Because Rust Tyranno has wall turns when he deletes opponent's Digimon in battle, trash top card of your opponent's security. It's supposed to be the idea is that you evo into him like in like a even if you're unsuspended, what doesn't matter. But you evo into him and then your opponent like swings, crashes into him, and then you trash top card of the security and delete their stack.
Do it, stack. Do it.
Back swings with Arbor does live.
No, use the training. But that's fair. We'll do Quartz, so suspends everything and should gain.
Wait, what did he have for the training?
Huh?
What could he have done with the training? What did he have?
Just Evo. Like, just use it to reduce cost by 2.
Oh, wait, he had game there.
Yeah.
He doesn't even need Evo. He has Mimi.
Oh, shit. That's right.
He had Mimi. All he had to do was just suspend Mimi, move the Angoramon up, and Angora swings for game.
True.
Because they don't have... for people that don't know, if you hatch an egg... Wait, was the Mimi already suspended? Or am I crazy?
No, it's suspended off of Quartz. So...
Right?
Yeah,
okay, that's what I thought.
He would have had game.
For people that don't know, if you push up an egg during your turn, like at any point during your turn, even if you hatched it that turn, the eggs that you hatch don't have like summoning sickness, basically.
Yeah. Which is why Uko is so damn good.
Yeah.
Uko and Louie.
Yeah, but Quartz does... He is stuck, suspended.
Yeah. Quartz shuts him down.
Arby can pop that for some memory, but he can't keep turn.
Because I'm trying to think if Fenry's out to Quartz. I don't think he has one unless it's either a Death X or just like swinging
to
over.
Stop the Togemon. That is crazy though, yeah. Stack did have game if he just didn't Quartz there. If he just swung, and then just suspended Mimi, moved the Angoramon up, and swung for game. That's all I needed to do. I was told Arby misplayed a bunch. Am I missing something? I feel like he hasn't really misplayed. I feel like he's just been missing pieces.
Yeah. No, Arby, I think has been harsh on himself. He's been doing just fine.
I mean, maybe I missed something. Maybe it's been a while for me, so I'm not like. I've been so Pokemon brain. I've been playing so much Pokemon VGC.
I'm wondering here though, can he still pick up the Death X after with calling? I feel like calling is sort of that, like you have that window, right, where like you pop Death X, but you can't pick up what you just popped. If I'm not mistaken. Or am I overthinking that? I always mess this up.
Delete one of your
comments,
Digimons,
correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. I think you can grab it back.
You can grab it, right? Because like you pop it and it's in trash, and then you can pick stuff up. Is that how it goes?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. I'm pretty sure. Because you delete one of your Digimon, then return 2 cards from your trash to your hand.
I can read, guys. I promise.
The old issue with calling was certain things in terms of like inheritables that would proc with it. So he just opts to drop Death X for 7, which Digivolves Quartz, but doesn't stop him because
swing, my guy. Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Deck will do that. Okay, yeah, they just go next. Deck's gonna just bottom deck the Fasco.
Yeah.
So here's one of the other issues with Tyranno, because I love Tyranno. Like let's get this on the slate right now. I love Tyrannomon. Tyrannomon is probably one of my favorite Digimon lines. I want a good Rust Tyranno deck so fucking bad. Like I was so happy when BT-11 was first got announced stuff, and then I saw the cards getting revealed, and I was like, this is so like Tyranno has such good low end support for its 4s and 5s. Its 4s and 5s are good. It has good 4s and 5s.
Right.
It has decent tamers. Tyranno's has a few big issues. The first one is doesn't have any really good dedicated rookie for it. Like, we had that Agumon in BT-11, but that only grabs Tamers. That doesn't grab Tyrannomon.
Right, right.
The Palamon is just a good generic green card, so it definitely can work in the deck, because they don't, like, Tyranno doesn't, like, look for anything in trades or anything.
And you do a good amount of suspending as well, so Palamon can definitely...
Yeah. So it works, like, Palamon syncs with the deck really well. And then it doesn't have, like the rest of Tyranno Ace is good, but because there's nothing that gives you DP on your opponent's turn, really, in Tyranno, or just in general really well, like, outside of Tyranno, unless you have, unless, like, your very specific decks, like like Greymon decks, basically, he tends to just fall short because everything DP climbs so easily nowadays.
Right.
And then the other issue they have is that their 4s and 5s, while they are good, are extremely expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
Having all of your best 4s be 3 costs and your 5s be 4 costs just makes you so much slower. And then the whole idea of the strategy, right, is like, oh, we use Tamers to reduce the costs, but that makes your gameplay slower because you need to spit out those Tamers in order to do so. And one of your Tamers only reduces costs for level 5s or higher. So it's just, it's so, like, I see their game plan, but it's also counterintuitive with the deck, where they try and give it things to speed it up, but then they slow it down. So it ends up just being neutral, where it's just like, it pretty much is just like a pointless reduction, and it's just like bloated text on a card.
Right. It's just like, just make it simple. Don't even do.
Yeah, they could have just made it simple, kept the cost the same as other cards like them, and then just given actual good effects to the Tamers or the Digimon.
Right.
Anyways.
But we see a pretty good start from Stack, at least. He's got a Metal Tyranno, or yeah. He's got that Rust Tyranno Ace in hand. He's got 2 Tamers out. Arby is building. He's got an AG, which is always good. He's got a Miss Memory, and then he's got his Lugar out. He's looking at that Hell Lugar, I think, which would be a pretty decent play just for control.
Baiting, popping the mist.
That's fair. Draws 3. We'll end up probably just pitching 2. Pitches an AG and a Fangmon to pop the Rust Tyranno.
Yeah. And then turn passes over. Okay. Stack just working on going back up. Has a Togemon in back. This is the other issue, right? Is like Rust Tyranno definitely struggles with draw. That's why I run the BT-11 Tyrannomon for my builds, because draw power sucks in that deck.
Yeah.
Because you're only drawing off of Evos pretty much. You don't really have real search outside of the trainings or memory boosts if you run those. But you're usually so gummed up with Tamers that it's hard to warrant running those as well, because then you're just playing super passively.
Sure. Okay. So Arby just plays out a Fangmon.
Yeah, put a Loogamon in the back, which is pretty good. That's a good spot to be in.
Goes and plays the Ace to suspend the Fang.
Yeah. Can just swing into the Fang, just trash security. He won't pierce. He'll trash true security, actually, if he swings into it. So. Yeah, swings into the Fang. And then he'll trash 2. Which is really good, because there is a Fenry in there, and he does not have any deep... Well, you know, he has the Taiga that giving him a 1k DP boost. And I guess he has 1k off of the... Tyrannomon as well. Does hard drop Tyranno, but does not have a Tamer to on play drop, unfortunately.
It gains a memory from the AG play here, which is a scary spot to put Fenry. With 6 memory.
Admittedly, Fenry having Lugamon in the back and AG on board already, and then a missed memory boost there, like, there's no way. Choking them isn't going to help you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you choke or not. They're going to gain enough memory to do their play anyways. Their stack was sort of stuck. Because even if he choked to 1, Arby still has 4 memory on his turn, potentially.
You just kind of have to hope and pray he doesn't have what he needs.
Yeah.
But he does. Goes into Fenry.
Did not
swing, so loses.
He didn't swing, which, yeah, that is a little bit of a misplay there, I think Arby...
It's probably best to swing.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Because you swing, you gain the memory, you get the extra 2 checks. Arby kind of kneecapping himself a little bit there.
So he will swing, chooses to... Okay.
Yeah, delete the Tyranno. Swings at the Rust. So he gains a bunch of memory.
I mean, at that point too, I mean, yes, he misses out on 2 checks, but he is clearing board too, which I guess is a good compromise. But I no, for sure though. I guess the quote unquote optimal play would have been a swing, restand.
He could have done exactly 2 checks, restand. Yes, yeah. Because I mean, the thing is that he's seen most of the stuff, and this is game 3, right? So he's seen a lot of the stuff the stack has at this point. So I mean, we have seen the stack doesn't really seem to run many security bombs, if any.
So
does
Chimera and then swing.
Forgot to tuck AG in before the Chimera play though, so does not able to get as much out of it as he could have.
He like slipped it in initially and then like spat it out. So I don't know. Oh, it's because Chimera's not SOC.
Or Dark Animal, yeah. You have to slip. The whole idea with the AG play is you slip AG into one of your level 4s and then you DNA.
Yeah.
In the Chimera.
Now goes.
Yeah, can now do that. Can suspend, do 2 checks.
And then, what's okay?
I don't know what he's doing.
What is going on here?
Arby's gonna just training.
So,
grab one, bottom deck the other.
Did not swing.
I guess not. I think he played the Fang, but then I don't know what just happened. I'm so confused. I don't know what just happened.
Maybe
just sort of,
was it
the play just melted apart at the end there.
There's a lot of card turning, a lot of like what seemed like was gonna be a swing, but no swing, and we saw a training come out. I'm not sure what happened, but we're here. Either way, that is quite the board that.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much Stack can really do.
Yeah.
Evo's Tyranno drops the Taiga. But
oh my god, we got cards flying, we got markers flying. We got AG flying.
Arby, slow down. Take a breath, brother. Take a breath. There's 2 that swings and then swings for game. Yeah.
But yeah, pretty good matchup for Arby at least.
Yeah. I mean, I think regardless of whatever just happened at the end, I think it was like in Arby's favor. He cleared board. Stack was too far behind at that point. And Tyranno is just so expensive to go up your line unless you have like loads of tamers on board, and they don't. The deck doesn't spit out tamers that well.
Right.
It does it pretty well, but not that well.
It's still like 1 or 2 steps behind everybody else right now, which is just really rough.
It needs protections, or it needs a means of.
Well, it needs exactly what you were saying before, which is just like keep the cost regular, and like have the tamers do what they're doing, if not maybe just a little bit better. Like you don't. There's no need for Rust Tyranno to be or Metal Tyranno to be like a 4.
It's too slow, too expensive, no protections, and not enough DP. Those are its 4 like
so
that's the 4 things.
Everything.
It's missing all the things it needs to compete in today's meta.
But yeah, I mean, shout out to Stack. Yeah, no, you're right. Shout out to Stack for bringing a deck like this. Just to have fun with it. I mean, it's fun to see decks like this come back out again. So shout out to Stack for bringing that guy out. He's definitely gonna be fine tuning it after talking to him after today's local. So excited to see what he does. Maybe even Thursday. And I mean, Arby. Shout out to Arby too. I know he's hard on himself at times, but I mean, I don't see a whole lot that went wrong here. Granted, I'm not like a huge Fenry player, but
I think there maybe just a few optimizations. I didn't see any like blatant like rule breaks or anything like that. Like he didn't like gain memory when it wasn't supposed to or anything like. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know if he maybe missed gaining memory at some point, or like he maybe something. But I mean, it seemed fine to me for the most part. I mean, he won the set, so.
Yeah. So well played, both y'all. But that does do it. So thank y'all for tuning in. Let us know what you guys think. As always, thank y'all for the support. For those who are new and tuning in for the first few times, hopefully you've liked what you see and can continue tuning in and sharing this journey with us. For those who are tuning in on the regular, like we really can't express how much that means to us and how thankful we are for the support. So thank you to every one of you. And we'll catch you on the flippy flip. See you on the next video, guys.
He said the line. He said the line.
Bye-bye.
Bye.